They call it the Great Decline. It's the story of the rise and fall of religious activity in the United States over the past 65 years. Particularly in the last 15 years, there's been the sharpest decline of religious interest in this nation's history. The news is filled with stories of people becoming less and less religious. And guess what? Seventh-day Adventists are not immune to this trend. It's in this climate that we are still commissioned to go into all the world and preach the gospel. And now it's to a majority of people that believe that religion should be swept away. What do you say to the person that believes that evolution and not God is responsible for life on this planet? What do you say to the person that believes that one religion is just as good as the next, no matter which one you pick? Or how about the person that believes that Jesus of Nazareth is nothing more than a fairy tale? A few years ago, I found myself in a situation that made me realize that I was not equipped to witness to people who didn't believe in God. And it drove me to question and find answers to why I believe what I believe. In my experience, I've also found that most Seventh-day Adventists don't really know why they're Seventh-day Adventists at all. And it's causing many to leave the church when they're confronted with doubts. This is from a recent survey from the Pew Research Center that answers the question, how religious is your state? 6 out of the least 10 religious states are right here in the Northeast, in the ASI Atlantic region where I live and where you live, which is why we developed Question Everything, a 5-step journey to reach anyone from atheism to Adventism and everything between. By answering 5 questions: does God exist? Which God is real? Which is right, Christianity or Judaism? Should we be Catholic or Protestant? And finally, out of all the possible Christian denominations, which one is right? Because of your support at ASI Atlantic, we were able to purchase the equipment, software, and supplies that we need to share these truths with as many people as possible. As a matter of fact, the video that you're watching right now was recorded and produced on the equipment that we were able to purchase because of your generous donations. Since the last ASI Atlantic meeting, we've been able to conduct a pilot program of these meetings in the Connecticut area in preparation for the production of a video series that will be freely available through our new website that is currently being built at validreason.org. We have also completed a 10-part study series that will be used in conjunction with the video series and website. Here's some feedback from one of the individuals that has been through the series and how it has impacted his life.
I'll tell you this, Question Everything made me be even more diligent in my study. And it opened up certain truths that I took for granted for a long time. Question Everything, I believe, is made for everyone. And I believe the first people who should see the series are church leaders. We can no longer say to the youth, don't ask that question, because they have Google in their hands. So we can no longer say you're going to go to hell if you ask a question. We have to be able to give them the right approach to answering those questions. And of course, if church leaders would benefit, obviously everybody else would. And I would encourage families to sit down and go through this series so that the father or mother who don't know the answer can always reference to the host of Question Everything.
As you can see, the Lord has already begun blessing through this series, and by God's grace, He will be able to use this project as a light to reach those who have lost their faith in a faithless world. Once again, thank you so much for your support, and we hope to see you again at ASI Atlantic.